I've come to bring you some information. This is a time slot that I've allowed Saturday morning to just tap in spiritually, to pray for you, to read for you. If you need an answer for some reason, you really just need encouragement, you've come to the right place. My work is about entertainment, enlightenment, encouragement, confirmation, synchronicities, and I'm good at it. I've done it for many years. I walk with Christ, so that is my source, but don't think that I cannot deal with the dark. Generally, I'm so tired of it. I'm like, if you come in here with any shade, I'm not going to put up with it. I know you're human, and we all have emotions, but we all need some love today. If today's your birthday, welcome in. Happy birthday. Dearness, I'm so thirsty. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. This is a time where I'm devoting to anyone that needs a personal reading. But for right now, I'm going to quickly do a weekend reading for us to see what's going to show up the rest of the weekend. I didn't feel good last night, or I would have been on live doing everybody's weekend reading. Give me the weekend energies for Aries. The Fool. Don't start anything new right now. Three of Pentacles. There's other people involved. Something going on. And you have to make a good decision this weekend. It has to be something that you really want to do. How you really, really feel, Aries. Who's involved in this? Ten of Cups. Maybe family. Maybe your family. So you might just have a thing going on with a Leo right now, and you might just want to, Aries, just keep it in check, right? Let's take a look at Taurus right now. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have for Taurus for the weekend energy? We have Ace of Pentacles, money, an offer. There you go, Taurus. Wow. What is the energy behind that? Oh. That offer may not be so good, though. It might be money or an offer of a relationship, but it's coming from Justice in reverse. Why? From a King of Pentacles. So somebody with money is trying to come through, but I don't think that this is a good idea this weekend, because there's other people involved. You might want to consider that before you say yes. Could be a Scorpio as well. All right, Taurus, that's your quick rundown for the weekend. Let's go on to Gemini, quick rundown for the weekend. And I'm open for personal readings if you want one. This time is so that you can get answers you need. I want to point my camera down a little bit. Yeah, I don't want it on my on my boobs. I want it on the table. Holy Spirit, thank you, sir, for your presence. Let me give just a crack. I want it. Hi. Hi, Ann. Hi, Ann. Hold on a minute. My camera got crooked. Hi. How are you? How are you? Happy day. It's a Saturday. A lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. A lovely day. I wish you a lovely day. I learned something from the Apostle Paul. How to thrive in hell. It's a secret weapon. Whoops, sorry. Now, Gemini. Quick look at Gemini. Just a quick look, and then I'm going to be open to readings if you want one. Let me get my other phone. Gemini, there's some knowledge here. There's something being downloaded to you this weekend. You're going to see it very clearly. I think somebody's been wanting to communicate. Who is it? Three of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be you're attracting friends over. You had a brilliant idea. Tell me about it this weekend. What's going on with Geminis? All right. And the thing is that you're not going to tolerate people just coming and going and taking advantage of you. Knight of Wands in reverse. That somebody has a habit of doing that stuff. Coming and going. Nope. You're only going to entertain people that are grounded and stable this weekend. Anybody that can help you You may be reaching out to somebody to help you. You have a brilliant idea. There it is. The money comes in. The offers come in, Gemini. It's a good weekend. Take advantage of it. All right, moving on. My gorgeous Cancers. Ooh, Cancer. Wow, let's not take that one. Show me Cancer real quick, please. Cancer, my Cancer zodiac. Show me Cancer zodiac this weekend. Since I didn't get to do it last night, I just thought I'd pop in and catch up. I'm glad to hear you're good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear that. We need to hear more of that. Cancer. What's going on with Cancer this weekend? Nine of Pentacles. Stable, grounded, maybe a single person. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's them. Seven of Swords. Deceit, manipulation, words that aren't true. What do they want? You might be around somebody that's not really honest with you. Oh, you could be dealing with a cheater this weekend, Cancer. You could be dealing with somebody who's a cheater. In other words, they're married and they're cheating. Period, point blank. Somebody got that message. Yeah. And they're just trying to unload their burden on you. That's what they're doing. And you're being told, not no, but hell no. Go forward and create a new environment. You are the Nine of Pentacles. You are of great value right now. And you need to be in your mind and not in your emotions this weekend. That's what they said for Cancer. Thank you. Moving on. Leo. What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? I heard sun in the sky. You know how I feel. I'm passing by, you know how I feel. That's Leo. Eight of Cups. Somebody's about to walk. They're just going to go towards something that makes them feel better, that they can actually feel fulfilled with. This is unfulfillment. Eight of Cups is unfulfillment. Unfulfillment from what? Whoa. I can't take them all. Unfulfillment for what for Leo? Four of Cups. Either somebody's not loving you appropriately, not showing you any affection, not opening up to you. Maybe they have a hard heart. Maybe they're just so messed up they just can't love. And you're like, wow, tell me more about that. High Priestess. Now that could be you tapping into yourself, into your higher being, your more spiritual being, trusting yourself, trusting those nudges you get, and keeping some things to yourself right now. If you're moving on, you're moving on because you know you have to. You trust yourself. Yeah. What else influences this for Leo? The Hermit. Could be that you're leaving a Virgo, or you're going into Hermit this weekend. And you're heavily protected, or the situation's heavily protected. Seven of Wands. Wow, dude, that's noisy. And the Knight of Pentacles is this Virgo. They're dependable. They're long-term. They're good. I don't know what's going on. Why are you wanting to walk? Eight of Pentacles. Because you want more money? I don't know. I don't know. Something you want, reciprocity. You want more, but you don't believe in it. And if you don't believe in what you want, you're never going to get it. I literally just cannot believe I just read that. I don't know who that's for. Leo, not all of you. Most of these aren't, but they are definitely psychic energy coming through. Move on right now to Virgo. Whoa. Well, Virgo is in their heart. They're very kind. This one here is this energy for you this weekend is that love is here for you, okay? It's here for you in a mature sense. But somebody's tired. They don't want to open up. They're tired. Virgo, maybe it's the Leo thing. Tell me more about this weekend. Yeah. You need to trust yourself, Virgo. This is for you this weekend. If you don't turn this around and really get into your high priestess and really get into I'm that person, and I know that I know that I know. What do you know? There's outside interference. That's why you have to leave. So if it's at Leo, well, they're doing it. I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm reading for. So, heavily burdened because of somebody. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. You are the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You are the Knight of Pentacles. You're long-term. You're dependable. And whatever somebody's saying to you, it's a lie. You're wealthy by nature. You're wealthy by God's hand. Somebody's being an asshole again. Why do people have to do that? Don't do it. So you're naturally abundant by your own right. So how will it turn out? Virgo, you could be dealing with somebody that's a liar, somebody that's harsh on you. You need to just focus on work maybe, and just focus on trust your higher self, focus on work, speak truth at all times, be dependable, stay steady, long term, and it will work in your favor, no matter who you are and what you're going through. Let's go. Give me a second to turn on my fan. Whew. I can get pretty warm at times. Okay, I'm just laying down cards. I'm just giving like a quick impression at this time. Give me a quick second to get my other phone. One moment. So I can watch the chat. How you doing? Are you charged up? Yeah. This way I can talk with you guys and answer your questions. I am going to put some links in here. Under the video should be how you can reach out to me, how you can request your readings. I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle. You can order a personal reading right now. And I read until I have the answer. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, that you love us so much. Clear the energy. Just a second, you guys. Let me watch this chat today. I'll be here for a little bit. Elisa. Listen. Be upright in this channel, please. When you come into the channel, it's for people to have answers that need them. I've been doing this a long, long time. And let's put this one card. And before I go into Libra, the divine light within and without become manifest in my life right now. Protect and prepare me to speak in accurately, so good way. Call in the holy energy to support the work today. I ask for a window of light to open the portal of light, purify my intentions in space, and may there be a positive result from this blessing today. Father, on top of that, I ask that you raise your mighty hand against the wicked and those who troll and those who come in to hurt people deliberately because they want to be heard. We do not tolerate that. If you come in and start that, I literally knock you out of my channel. You don't deserve to be here. You're not here of the high vibration. You're not here to help people. And if that's the case, I will not allow you to come into my space and mess it up. I learned. Okay? Thank you. And I want to teach other people that. It's boundaries. And I have them. I didn't get to Sagittarius yet. I'm still working on Libra. All right, Libra, honey. What does the weekend kind of flip out for you? When I say flip out, I was talking to my cards. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Okay. Maybe somebody's coming in to help you financially this weekend or to offer some help to you in some way, shape, or form. What is that? What is it? What about this Page of Pentacles? This is not personal readings. These are just tapping in, waiting for people to request a personal reading. Yeah. You might have felt stuck, unable to make a decision or something like that. Yeah. This is the timeline where the window is open for $11.11 readings. 11:11. If you want a reading today between 11:11 and 1:11 today in my time, it is 11:11. That's this time slot. I'm earning money to pay a medical bill. Okay? This is what I'm doing, and I'm letting you know up front. And I thank you for everyone who has the faith in what God's doing through me and how I could possibly help you in any way, shape, or form. I'm not like the others. Okay? Thank you. Anyhow, God's hand is on me. And there's a great love. It overcomes a multitude of sins. 2 of Wands. That's right. I see what's happening. I want to tell you guys right now that this weekend may include somebody coming to you to give you something or to pretend they're going to help you or something. They're out of choices. This person's run out of, it's a devil. Okay. So this person is stuck and they need you. So they might be offering you something you don't want. Because in the end, they will not come through. 6 of Pentacles in reverse means they don't really mean to share or replace or repay. They don't mean to do that. That's the truth. 10 of Wands in reverse. This person only comes in to kill, steal, and destroy. You're probably dealing with the devil energy. I would definitely not do that, Libra. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. They've got a history. Yeah. And this could also be a Virgo you might be dealing with. They have a history of third parties and things like that. So be careful, all right? Because you don't need the extra burden. You're better off to take care of yourself and, really examine it spiritually. Because one of the gifts we need is discernment in the spirit. But first you have to have the spirit of truth. You have to have it before you can access the answers. Because you have to be honest in all of your ways, really. That's why they do confession. So you're not carrying around some kind of guilt, deception, or anything. And the enemy cannot, the dark force can't take over and manipulate. So you have to be completely clear before you can get an answer sometimes. Hi, Susie. Did you unjoin? Hi, Jagan. Broken purpose. Hi. Susie, did you unjoin? You used to be a member. I used to look at your thing and see that little that little yin yang on there. Either way, thank you for being here with me. I just really do. Here we go. Scorpio. Show me what Scorpio's got going on this weekend. Give me the vibe. Death. That's you. Temperance. Sagittarius, maybe? Or the act of holding it together while something's shifting, while something's changing, or some relationship is dying or something. Temperance. Why? 4 of Cups. You're dealing with somebody who's Haiti, who's 4 Cups in reverse. That you're dealing with somebody who isn't right. They're not emotionally right. There's something wrong with them. They could have an emotional illness like bipolar or something. Scorpio. 4 Cups in reverse. And you're being told to keep it together, man. Breathe. Just breathe. Don't respond. Why? Because the Emperor is here. Watching everything. You know what I'm saying? This could be you. You could have a business. You could be held into great responsibility for making a mistake this weekend. Tell me about the 4 of Cups. Walk away. That's what they're saying. Let it go. Get away from it. Pull your energy back from it. Make a decision to do something different. Go somewhere else. You don't have to toy with these people this weekend. How will it turn out for you, Scorpio? fantastic, because if you do the right thing, you're under spiritual protection from all the negative energies, the woeful ones, and the unkind, and the mentally messed up. You'll get justice. Scorpio, hold that thought. That was a good reading for you. Yeah. Hey guys, thank you so much. No, you're too desperate. I can't read a desperate person. I can't read a desperate person. All right. I thought I read that for you already though, Jagan. I did. How many times? I can look at the energy today though, but it's 11:11 donation. That's why I'm on this morning. This isn't a regular moment. This is me helping to raise funds so that I can take care of a bill, and not even my own. All right? It's not for me. It's for somebody else who's very, very sick and they need help. And I'm here. I'm doing what I can to help. This is my way of trying to raise funds to do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. That is why I'm here until 1:11 to answer personal readings. Moving on to Sagittarius. Thank you for that. After I'm done, I'll take a look. Sagittarius. Hi, honeys. You got the world in your hands. Now, I don't know what that means. You're maybe making a big, major change in your life, or you're traveling, or you decided to start something new. You know, that could be, because you have the lotus here. I love that. Okay, 5 of Cups. Maybe somebody's not treating you like you deserve, you know. Somebody gave me 46 cents. That's weird. Look at this. So this is the 5 of Cups, heartbreak, or sadness, or somebody's consistently sad in your world, and you're like, I can't take that. You can't sit around here and cry at me all the time. Tell me who this is. This is a Pisces or a Cancer in your world, and they're in the 5 of Cups. They're in a sorrow state. I don't know if that's your person, or who you're leaving, or why you're leaving, or why somebody's leaving. I don't know why you're shifting it. I think you might be divorcing. Somebody might be getting a divorce from a Pisces or a Cancer. Maybe this weekend you get your message about that. I don't know what the deal is. What is the deal with this person? Why would you have to make such a big shift? Because they need to have strength. And it's not the kind of thing you can give them. You know, when people that need strength, they'll, instead of going to the Lord and praying and getting established in themselves, they drain other people. And that's what I'm picking up. Somebody's being drained. You're a star. You're somebody very important. You're called. You're supposed to be here to help people on the planet, to access higher codes, higher information, access their higher self. And this is what you're here to do, Sagittarius. And so this will turn out for you like, yeah, walking away, leaving. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know why you would do it. I don't know. 9 of Cups, to go towards this, what makes you actually happy. Because that's what she's doing. She's walking away from the void, emotional void, and things that are very unsatisfying, and going towards something they really want. This is deliberate. These are deliberate actions. They're emotional, and you're pulling back your emotional energy to go towards something that is along your natural energy field, which is something you've been wanting. What do you want? So you might be ending this. You are a star. You might be making a big change in your whole life. This other person is in spiritual jail, or they're in jail because they can't seem to access any way to keep you. Their sorrow is too great. It's like pity. They never get out of it. They're in the moon. And so somebody's in, and you might just be undone. Now, this is not for everybody. It is a overview of the energies that are coming in through the Holy Spirit on what's happening. I don't know if it's everybody's story, but it is energy, and it will play out because this channel is built on confirmations and synchronicities. Oh my goodness, hello, Vanessa. Yeah, well, at this moment, the triggering needs to be handled, because you have to go deep and figure out what's actually being triggered. Your heart, your soul, or your mind. And now you're going to have to work on that. Where is the source of the triggering? Usually it would be your heart. However, the enemy could be doing that. A dark energy could be doing that to you. And you have to fight it. You have to fight it with, you know, just say, I can't do anything about this today. It's in the hands of the Almighty. That's the only thing I could say. I don't want to give any advice on that. I'm not a therapist, but I am definitely a minister. Holy Spirit, show me Capricorn, please. Capricorn, hi. Things are improving, aren't they? Good. The sun means that this weekend is going to contain, like, maybe time out in the sun, maybe getting some vitamin D, maybe healing, maybe getting a new start. It's influenced by this Knight of Wands energy. Maybe a fire sign, you know. They could be just coming to visit, and it could be a Leo, perhaps, and they come to be in your presence, and you're like, wow, I'm popping right now around you. You guys are popping. I heard that spirit. I heard that. They're popping. Popping. That means good energy, you know, happiness. Capricorn. The Two of Swords is here, though. I don't know if there's something you're not seeing or don't want to talk about. But what is it this weekend? Five of Swords. Just a second. I don't know if it's you or them. There are people talking. There is backstabbing going on somewhere. You have somebody who backstabbed. I got it. Let's strike that, reverse it. You are in the sun energy, and you are blocking out a fire sign that has a big mouth, an ego, maybe talks bad about you behind your back. You got that blocked. I don't think you're talking to him. I don't think you want to talk to them. And I think you're doing energy healing. And that's why you're in the sun energy. You're getting energy healing this weekend. Yeah. And pulling back your offer to somebody who's really, really horrible being. Right? And then what happens? It weakens you for a moment. Don't let it stick. It isn't your energy. It's their wicked mouth. And the Three of Swords that they're throwing around to you. See, here, let me show you something. I want to reason with you, Capricorn. You have the Two of Swords. That's your ownership. They have the Five of Swords. That's their ownership. They also have the Three of Swords because you have the other two. Does that make sense to you? You have the other two. You have the power. They have the pain now because it came back to them. Backstabbing, gossip, competition, reputation damage goes back to them. It's a Queen of Wands. It's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Capricorn, man, stay in your heart this weekend. Stay positive, stay protected, and stay away from them. And you'll have a good weekend. And you deserve it, right? Let's go. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. I sing that song, and at once I see all the hippies on a hill, and then in the background I see, hold on, okay, never mind. Oh God, the comedian, such a dork. Necessary high. Buon sabato. Hello, yes. It's a very special weekend, is it not? Hi, Vincente. All right, let's go. We're talking to Aquarius about the weekend. It's just a quick throwdown for the signs. And you can always go back and listen and cross listen for other people. Aquarius, Wheel of Fortune. Now that's some good news. But what surrounds it? And the Chariot. Hello. How about things are turning in your favor? 7 is the higher mind. 7 is completion. The Chariot, what is that? Scorpio in reverse. Death card in reverse. What does that mean? Five of Swords in reverse. What? Hold on. King of Cups. You're dealing with a Scorpio. And this Scorpio you're dealing with is extremely bitter. I mean, sorry. They're extremely bitter. This soul that you're dealing with. I'm getting a psychic hit here for somebody. Aquas. They're very bitter. They pretend to be loving, and they're not. And it could also be a Cancer. Seven of Cups. Your Wheel of Fortune is completely dependent upon you making a choice. Your heart is being tried by God. What is it you truly want? This decision, this fortune, this life, this energy, this wheel of life, whatever it is for you, Aquarius, it completely depends on you coming straight from the heart. Straight from the heart. Yep. And get what you truly want. Even though you are dealing with a bitter Scorpio or Cancer who always likes to argue and always likes to compete, and there's still pain. Yes, you have to go into hangman energy. You can't be available for that if you can help it. And maybe you just need a break from this person, or maybe you're on your North Node and they want to be on it, but they're all not right. That's kind of what I got. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know the story. All right, moving on to my fabulous Pisces. A quick shot of the weekend, dears. My lovely Pisces. We're just drawn together like magnets. We can't help it. Us Pisces people, we can't help it. Show me. We love each other. All right, here goes. I like that kind of love too. Here we go. Pisces. We have, the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords this weekend. It could be somebody that's coming to tell you a lie. Period, point blank. Or to fake you out, or try to tell you. I don't like it. I don't like it. I rebuke that. Let's see. Knight of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Excuse me. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Might be coming to talk to you. Air sign. Oh, God. Oh, God. The Bible says the thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. I think you ought to watch your back this weekend. They're in so much spiritual jail. I mean, really bad. They're like stuck in spiritual prison because of their lies. And they're running around feeling sorry for themselves. Oh, I think not. Not with my Pisces. What are you doing? Yeah. And the Knight of Swords could be you. You are Pisces. You could be putting somebody in their place. Spiritually, you could be calling out. You could be praying. You could be doing something. Whatever, this person's going to jail, bro. That's what I get. They're either in spiritual jail or they're going to jail. And they do bad things. They say bad things. They set up a scenario like a narcissist. And then they're the ones that's running around all injured and hurt. But they're so spiritually ill, and you're like the Knight of Swords. All right, listen, you come my direction with a lie. I'm going to cut you off, but I'm going to do it in a loving way. And Pisces goes, and then I'm going to go look for real love. And I'm going to find it because I trust my faith. I trust my own inner ability to decide what's right for me. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. Trusting yourself this weekend, baby. Your higher power. You have Pisces came out. Look at the unknown. Typical of Pisces. You came out as both this weekend. You're on top of this game, girl. You should feel really good about yourself, Pisces. You are so. It's almost like I got the facts, and I know how to use them. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. Nice. Well, that's everybody. So now I'm just open to personal readings for a little bit. I'm just paying a medical bill. Spirit, I'm going to lay down a couple cards to for Jagan. Okay. Leo and Scorpio. Vicente Ortega. Your beautiful team, Virgo. Yes, yes. Virgo's beautiful. Oh yeah. I have 3 Virgo sisters and a Pisces sister. Am I lucky? Yes, I am. You better believe it. And 2 of them are in the spirit. And I'll tell you right here and now, they're here and now. I promise you. My sisters, beautiful people. Great. You ready to see what Spirit wants to show you? Holy Spirit, I really need to tap in. He's so concerned about this Scorpio. Oh, the triggering. Set your mind on things above. I'm hearing. Get in the book of Proverbs in the Bible. No matter what your faith is, go read it. There's Solomon wrote massive, simple lines that click your psyche and click your heart into making to wisdom, and then breakthrough. Okay, what do you see for him right now? First of all, show me him. Show me his Scorpio. Several years apart. We're not in charge. Time is technically an illusion, right? Let's see. Show me the Leo. The World card. Clarify it. Two of Wands. Wanting to make a decision. Your energy is riled up. You're thinking of traveling, moving somewhere, or doing something. Tell me about this Scorpio he's requesting information on, please. Reclusive Scorpios. Queen of Pentacles. She could be married. She could be married, connected to someone, have a business, be doing well. Tell me more about her. We're not going to read her because that's illegal spiritually, but I will tell you what I pick up, and then you make from it what you need to, but just don't make something up. Reality is reality, and you got to deal with it. 6 of Pentacles. So she's already in a relationship. 6 of Pentacles at this time. That's what I read last time, I think, too. She's in a relationship. However, show us what you need to tell him about the triggering. What's interesting is you got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Don't spill your cup while you still have something in it. The Fool came out in reverse. Okay? And the Fool in reverse means please be careful that you don't make a mistake or that you don't spill your love out in a place where it's not appreciated or needed. 9 of Wands. It's gotten to you. It's really gotten to you. I know you're tired, but tell me about her. King of Cups, the Scorpio. I will ask, does she think about him? I'm sure she does. She's a Scorpio. She thinks about how she left. The day she left, and it seems like I left for peace. I left to find my peace. I don't know what that means, but she almost left everything behind and just said, go, I gotta go. And became single, self-sufficient. And then something came along and she accepted that, a love offer. And she's the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So she's committed to someone at this time, but how does she feel about you? 6 of Wands. She feels like, here's what she wants to say. You would have victory if you could put down all the burdens. This is emotions. Emotions, passion, fire. If you put down the burdens, you will get victory and rise above all of this. Does she intend to come back? No, Three of Swords means that she was heartbroken or she wouldn't have left. And she couldn't tell you about it at the time. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But these are the facts. And your suggestion is on the bottom of the deck. Again, take it to the higher power. Take some time out. Find out why you're triggered about it again. And let it go. Because Leo, you have a lot of love to give. Please don't make a big mistake, okay? Make sure you pray about it and that you heal from this, because I know that you're very generous, but I know that this is like not something you can actually control. So that's why you got to go down into the circumstances. You have to go down into your soul and let the Most High have the authority over both of you. If it was intended to be, it would be. Because God can move hearts. He's changed mine in the really amazing ways when I couldn't on my own. And He can do that. I know you want to keep your energy available, but like last time I read, be sure to get that cleared away so that you can be in the moment and enjoy your life right now, and that you'll be attractive to other women. Because the minute you start being attractive to other women, trust me on that, they start finding you. And that's a magnetic pull that usually draws someone back because you're sudden. But don't do it for show. It has to be absolutely 100% on the money, sincere. You're actually enjoying your life. So, my love, go enjoy your life. Kick that off. You have to go enjoy your life. You're a Leo, right? So that's what they wanted me to say. And please take what you need and leave the rest. I don't know everything. I just know what the Spirit's saying to you. Let me see if I can give you a special card here for you to encourage you on this situation. This is my Divine Beloved deck. So it'll give you instruction. Tap into the Spirit, please, for Jagan. And let me know what you're saying and the energy and the advice. I'm really not supposed to give advice, but emotions. I release strong emotions. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who can easily access all my feelings. Let me bless and release anger, resentment, or bitterness. May I release any emotions that block happiness and contentment. Isn't that pretty much what the reading was too, wasn't it? Wow. Thank you so much for being here with me and bringing this interesting situation. I know it's you that needs to be loved and healed, but you got to find out the source of that trigger life. Your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit. I always say just go my back. Hold on just a moment, guys. If I'm not sitting in this chair right, I hurt my back. Wait a minute. Ooh la la, get back on my chat here. So, welcome everybody. Let's clear that. Vanessa. Check it out. Energy Reiki. Yes. By the way, that reminds me for you. That's for my Vanessa. She knows what she's getting. She knows. I'm going to pull a couple cards for you just because we haven't done a full reading yet. My beautiful, beautiful friend. My God. You're so real. You're the realest of the real. That's what you're the realest of the real, baby. You really are. Did it really real? Hey, what is it about that real? How that popped out for you? You're the realest of the realest. Show me. I love you more. Here we go. Vanessa, my Vanessa. Victory. You know, when you get victory, that means that you challenged something. You did something difficult. You threw your hand into something and you're getting victory over it because it's got the thorn, it has a crown of victory. So it's victorious over mental and spiritual things. Also, tell me more. Victory. Contract. Number 6. You've overcome something in your heart. You've become very specific right now. You've made your mind up over something and you've overcome something. I'm so proud of you. There's a contract here. I don't know what it is. Could be work, could be anything. What is that? Show me. What is this contract about? How about Archangel Uriel over the crown chakra? How about that? That's even better than Saint Germain, because Saint Germain got his ascension through Archangel Uriel over the north node of over your, what am I looking at? I'm hearing in the spirit. It's your soul contract, your mental state, your spiritual beliefs, empowerment, transmutation of negativity and turning it into positivity and belief. 41. You came with a contract with the Most High in your heart. You were blessed. Archangel Uriel is helping you get victory. What is the contract? It's with God. It's with God, baby. Oh, I heard. I only want to be happy. I only want to be happy. I only want to be happy. Your heart. You have a beautiful heart. And believe me, the universe, your angels, your guides, the archangels have taken notice of your value, who you are. If you need money, there may be something you're walking away from. You have to. Maybe you do that in your mind. But look where you're going. Abundance. It's your natural birthright. You know this. I know this. So keep your balance at this time. Stay grounded. Stay in your third eye. You know what I mean? Like your real self, because it's just a journey, huh? That's all it is right now. And there is someone at the end of this that will make a commitment to you or help you financially in some way, shape, or form. Stay in your heart, beautiful. Another archangel has shown up to support your journey. You listening? All right. May your health be well. May God send the angels to you to completely heal you from every injury, every pain, every heartbreak, everything, and guide you into wellness and a complete connection to yourself and to those who should be with you on this journey. This is Gabriel. It's Archangel Gabriel, Master number 22, comes in to inform you who you truly are and what God's will is for you. And we know, we sit at the gate and we watch for our signal. When is it time? When is it time? I'm going to keep my mind looking into the future at this beautiful sky with this beautiful thing you have, and knowing you have gifts and spiritual gifts to offer. This is having faith and dreaming. Don't lose your dreams. They say don't lose your dreams, just change them. Oh, look at here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Last one. So what's happening is you become a person of value and worth, and you attract people of value and worth in the frequency that you're in. But in the meantime, it's your chance to heal and let the angels and guides come in and really pull you through this. God is a wonderful provider, and we take on a lot. This is also the representation of the sun. Look at, there you go, girl. Healer of the ages. You're in a healing. Incredible. What you learn from healing, you're going to be able to help other people. Because I know, oh God, I could see that. What a reading. Well, that's what you got, babe. That's what I got for you. Yes. Hello, Firefly. Hi, everybody. Good morning. This is a time where you can pay to play. It's 11:11 for personal readings. Unless, of course, you are a member of my channel. And if you look at All Things Unusual, she's got the little white box with the yin yang in it. She gets first priority automatically. If she has a need or needs an answer, well, she's part of my team. You know, you invest in what you believe in. You invest in what feeds you and gives you back something that your soul needs. I'm kind of a comfort keeper, you know. I'm just one of those. And I do this all by bringing in love. I haven't read the word, and I like to read the word. Let's see what the promise is. Oh, the lighting in here is weird. Ha. You ready, Vanessa? Hold on, guys. Change the lighting. You ready? Listen to this. Prophet Isaiah. How gracious he will be when you cry for help. As soon as he hears, he will answer you. Woo, I love that because I know it's true. He will keep thou in perfect peace, whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Prophet Isaiah. So, you just need God, you know, and those are the directions to serve and reflect and share with others. I'm going to pull these out and have these available for you if you want a Michael Archangel or a secret light message out of here. And hi, Deborah. Let me give you the links. They should be below, but I'll give you some pay links. If you want to go ahead and get a reading with me, I'd be happy to do that. Keyboards are so small, you guys. They're just small. Mm-hmm. And I've got a couple more, but I'll just give one more. This one goes right to the bank. Mm. Mm-hmm. So those are for people who want to make a donation or who want to get a reading. It's only $11.11. That's pretty cheap for a nice full reading. Don't you think? Cheap. It's not a good word. Cheap is not a good word. It's very, very inexpensive, though. But really, most people charge $11 for one answer. Oh, man. Yeah. Thank you very much, Jagan. I truly hope that's set. I hope that set well with you. It's really funny. I'm on this other phone, and there's this little bit of a lag. Did you hear what happened? So last night, I've got all my windows up. They only come up about 5 inches. And I've opened them up. And I'm watching TV last night. And baby's on the floor. And I felt like somebody was watching me. Indeed, they were. This cat had a head that big gray cat, staring in the window for the longest time. I looked at him and said, dude, you're making me uncomfortable. I went outside to talk to it. Oh my gosh, it was funny. I wrote on Facebook, I said, I'm sorry, man, she's fixed. Yeah, I couldn't believe that cat was staring for the longest. Oh, like, who are you looking at? Oh my gosh, it was so interesting. Oh my gosh. And then yesterday I went to the local food bank. I go once a month. They give me the best stuff. And I go to load up on my groceries and put them in the car. And this doggone adorable, cute little puppy. Oh, it was some kind of a little, I can't remember, terrier, just a little terrier with nice smooth skin, beautiful little face. Oh God, cute little dude running on tail. And I went, hey, what are you doing? And it stopped and looked up at me. And I reached down and under his little chin, and I said, whose are you? Why are you not at home where you belong? The puppy's desperate for affection. So I'm playing with this puppy. I wanted it so bad. Oh my God, if there was a perfect dog for me, it would have been that one. She's tiny. She's adorable. She's loyal. So she walks with me a half a block, just follows me. I said, come on. She walks right next to me, half a block to my car. And I looked at her and I went, come on my lap. She jumps in the car, climbs into the back seat, and climbs in the middle section and rides with me to the place. And I had to take her out, but not before picking her up and giving her so much love. Oh my God. I was tore up because I couldn't take her home. God, that rarely ever happens to me. But I think sometimes the divine comes in to fill in them gaps that you deal with, in your heart. And you have to look at it from the higher perspective. I had 10 minutes with the most wonderful little innocent puppy, right? They got dogs, come on. And so dogs are better than people. Let's tell it like it is. And so I fell in love. I keep sending her positive energy because she's so cute. I just fell in love. So yeah, I've gotten a little more compassionate towards animals, and I absolutely enjoy doing Reiki on pets, and especially if they have a stomach ailment, and in their hind legs, and it relieves them of unnecessary energy, subtle energy on their bodies. It manages a subtle energy around your body, and that affects the internal and moves energy around. And I have a video where I did Reiki on a cane corso. The dog is bigger than my table. She's a big girl. She's just a doofus, though. She didn't even know she was big. She's like, I think you think you're just a little kid, and you're in this huge body with feet that big, cane corso, big feet. And I'm telling you, it's just beautiful, though. Love the dogs. Oh my gosh. I can't do what my sister did, though. She raised dogs. I love them, but I can't do it. Not my nature. Dogs, so that's a biker dog, you know what I mean? She used to be a biker girl. You around? Yeah, a biker. You know what that entails. Swim, what do they say? Swimming pools, movie stars. There's a lot of nonsense. She's with me, though. Yeah. I think people don't always give their family credit for their soft side. And they're telling me to pay attention to the soft side. When you have memories of people, remember their soft side, and your memories will improve, and you can restructure how you feel about someone by remembering their good stuff. Show me the mindset of the collective right now. Angel. Oh, thank you for being here, lovelies. This is a timeline, though, where I'm open for donations because I need to pay a medical bill. And I'm doing the work. Oh, somebody out here is crunk as hell. Okay, you know what I mean by that. I hope you do. They're so off keel. They piss me off, actually. They're so vain and they're so dark. They're evil. Somebody's out here fighting this. You're dealing with somebody that glorifies beauty, money, and stature. they're deceptive as hell. They got a bad source. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? You know why? Because they're cloaked. They don't want anybody to know who they are. They're cloaked. That's what I'm getting. And here's you, whoever you are, collective. You're super creative. You always have solutions on your mind. You're always thinking of ways to improve things and make them better. And be artful. Be creative. But you're damn tired of putting on a show for somebody or dealing with somebody who's putting on a show for you. You're tired of it. You're like, nah, get off me, dude. Just get the hell off me. Spirit says, turnabout is fair play. Make them work for you. Oh, you heard it. Because you are the artists. You are the creatives. You are the talented ones. Hold on a minute. What is this card? I still don't know this card after all these years. And this is awareness, contemplation, analysis. I know what you're analyzing. I know exactly what you're analyzing. This fucking devil. Yeah, that fucking devil. You're like contemplating. Your consciousness is both a blessing and a burden. It provides you with the ability to ponder and question more than any other living entities. We have the capacity to consider variables and options for the future and to be either encouraged or concerned about the possibilities. Someone's concerned because there's interference in their energy field, their relationships, or something. And these people are so fake. They act their show. They put on a show. Somebody's being fake. And you're like, here, I don't know how the hell you can be fake with me, girl. You can't be fake with me. I'm authentic. I enjoy nature. I enjoy life. I praise God. I work with the animals. I'm down to earth. I'm very special. I'm very progressive, but I'm also very, very serene, very trusting, very, very patient. And I am the real deal. Somebody's being called out for being a copycat, a deceiver or something. They got that bad juju on them. And you got the Holy Spirit. You got the Spirit of God. You got ancestors, guides, and holy angels to lift you up. No matter what you do, stay under the protection of the Christ. Because God's about to open up on them. Pandora's box. He's about to open up on somebody and let them have it. Yeah, that's what I heard. They have see this person that's trying to be you or be like you or do something to interfere with you in any way, shape, or form. Their problem is castles in the air. It's not reality. It's castles in the air. It's not real. And I don't know what that means, but whoa. And you, my darlings, you're being held closely by the mother, God, the mother. And they are running out of time. You're always trying to be devious and find ways to get, knowledge is power. Well, only if you use it upright. Only if you use it upright. They want to be able to access information from you. So they themselves can get free of something. That's usury. And they feel like they can go through your friends and family to get information from you. But I don't think so. You know why? You're out of here, baby. You got your foxy on. You made your mind up. You took everything you needed to take with you wherever you're going, however you're getting there. And you're like, baby, I'm out. I am the show. Ooh, you could have Scorpio. Ooh, that's my card. That's me. Venus flytrap. It's my birthday. It's Scorpio. She's like, and look at the birdie. The cardinal bird is that? Yeah, it's a cardinal. She could also be a Capricorn. The person could be a devil. The devil person could be a Capricorn. But again, they run out of time. Ta-da! It doesn't work that way. And you're held safe by your angels, right? It doesn't work that way. You can't cheat the universe. And they're sitting back, looking at pictures of you, looking at memories, hanging out. Can somebody share? Hi, Mary. Can somebody share with Sujit what they need to know? All right, thank you. And if someone would like to donate for Sujit to have a reading, that would be a good thing. Because I feel the sense in this particular request is different from some of the ones in the past. I'm just saying, spiritually, I'm picking that up. But this is a timeline where these are for paid readings right now. I need to pay a bill too. I have to eat too, people. And I love you. This is all voluntary. But people need answers, They feel like they're in the dark. And the last couple of days has been long conversations with both of my boys of the trials they're going through. Because God got me in a place where I'm calm and I can listen. And listening is a secret. I do give my son a lot of advice though. Well, that's because he lives with this narcissistic person. And it was really bad. But we're going to send love because that's the only thing to do is make sure that we're using grace and love that we have and we're not taking that for granted. Thank you. Can you guide Sujith? Necessary if you're still with me, please. Could you speak to Sujith? I need you to know, Sujith, that if you throw a donation up for 1111 or you use one of my links, I'll be happy to pull a full reading for you. That's why I'm here right now. Or you can join the channel. If you join the channel, you can get free readings. And that's only $2.99 a month. That's so cheap. That's $30 a year, which is the cheapest. You can't even get any kind of an app for less than that. And then they can change the rules on you. At least you have access to your very own psychic healer. Yep, energy healer. Yes, indeedy. So I'm going to be doing some, in my training, in my Reiki training, we're going to discuss Lush. We're going over it all. What you need to know for your subtle field and how it affects your inner field. And we've got scientific facts for you. Help you out. Thank you. Zachary, is that your ego? Did you come in here to take over my channel? It's not the first time it's happened to me. You could give me a reading with your cards? With my cards? That's just kind of rude, don't you think? It's not that I don't respect you, but I don't respect you because you don't respect me. And that's that. My friends know. The people that come in here, they know. A holy connection? All right, I will let you speak briefly, okay? Holy connection. If it's a holy connection. Oh, I need you to understand something. Let me make it nice and clear. Every time we go live, we come under spiritual attack, not so much by the trolls and the demons, because we're really anointed, so we're protected under the blood. It is the Christians. And listen, when you walk with Christ, you make a lot of sacrifices, but you really have happiness. It's the way, truth, and life. It's not religion. Religion's a behavior pattern you have to do to make something happen. Some of the religions are so horrific. Let's talk about it. It's a tough thing, isn't it? It's a tough thing. All right, I'm going to give you an opportunity. Zach, you're a god. You know how old I am? If you're a god, you'd know how old I am. Yeah. I go all the way back to the beginning, babe. Almost to the beginning, and the inheritances and the lineages. But I was in Mesopotamia. The door to healing and happiness. I'm claiming this right now over all the interesting energies that come in. It's not that we don't respect you, it's just that you don't respect us. So we behave differently, right? Thank you. It's called boundaries. All right. And respect. Watch that though. There's only one source. The source is powerful. Do not offend the source. I'm not unfair. A man holding a heart. Someone kind, someone that's really emotional. They're emotional about their love and support. They are finding their healing actually through the dove of peace, even though this person has a broken heart. They're saddened. Their heart's been broken, and that's usually by disappointment. And this energy is having a breakthrough over that disappointment. The crown chakra is being, in other words, you don't have to shut down your heart. You have to feel it to heal it, right? Okay? But to find the door to healing and happiness, you have to reach out to the Most High. You have to put your heart in a higher perspective, connected to your mind, your oversoul. There's something about the journey here. Archangel Uriel, something new. You have to believe there's something new. 4 is your heart. 1. And the reason that you're broken is somebody was envious of your light. Somebody was envious of your situation, and they brought that energy to you. And first of all, just the fact that you're a high vibrational being, and you had someone in your circle or someone in your life, and they came into your energy field or your life. Could be on purpose to teach you something, but it could also be just plain flat, trying to vibrate at your essence, and they're not capable of doing it. I promise you. I promise you. Envy is a terrible spirit. It comes from the enemy. It comes from the dark side. It comes from the low vibrate. How low can you go, right? All right. Tell me about, before I go into the envy thing, personal healing and happiness. There you go. In your highest form, when you pull back from an emotional situation, and you really, really examine it, and you're part of it, how much energy is being extracted out of you or how much you willingly give. It's that very moment you have an epiphany. It's time to change this now. This is complete ending of a cycle with somebody. And it could be that God has just finally just said, enough of this shit. Stop hurting this person. Oh my God, where did I hear that? Yeah. And let me tell you something. As of this moment, any spirit that comes for the elect chosen today, I pray for you all very much. And I have prayer partners, by the way, just so you know. And we speak for y'all a lot, especially those who are loyal to our lives, because of how much work we had to put in on ourselves after so much torture. And it's not over yet, because we're still in the body. Here in hell. We're trying to find paradise in hell. Do you understand? It's spiritual. It's within. It's your temple. It's your temple. Move your temple. You can. Or move them out. That's an energy. Guess what? This person that's envious of you, Spirit just said, sorry, man. They're the one that has a broken heart. They're all tied up. Their envy has them locked in. As you say, ta-ta. Can't play that game with you today. I'm not made of that. Intelligence makes strategy. Again, 29. This is 29. It is the world card, same difference. Intelligence is strategy. And sometimes that strategy is taking the time to meditate and pray and think. Pull back and see the situation for what it really is. And then you are like, it's best if I don't say anything. It's best if I set that up. It's best if I make my mind up. It's best if I have a place to go or what I'm going to do. It's best for me to leave this behind. It's best for me to lock you out. It's best for me to block you. Whatever is best for you, because you're precious. You wear your heart on your sleeve. And you are not the one who should be worried about this. This is not you. This is the other force. This is anxiety. And I'm giving it to them while you're getting ascended master messages on how you're supposed to behave, how you're supposed to proceed. Master number 22. You are co-creator with the universe. You're not God. You are a piece of God. You are him experiencing himself in this world in a really dramatic way, in so many ways. I just can't see him. He allows things, but he also tells his chosen to really make the effort to protect that temple. He gives you the messages that you need. That's what I'm hearing. So tell me about this tell me about this envious soul, whoever they be. It's a female. It's a female. Female. Okay? You could be a male. Yeah, you could be a male. Odds are in your favor that this is a female doing bad juju on you. Yeah. Or another male. Ooh. Could be a man. Wow. A sissy man. A sissy man. That's what I just heard. A sissy man. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to explain it. Yeah. So, remember, it's a journey. And Archangel Samuel is a relationship angel. This is what he's here for, to lead you away or lead you together. That's God's gift to him. Lead you away. That's right. Lead you away from the hostilities, the thoughts, the angers, the competition, the worry, the fret, and give you opportunities to find another way, to find your peace, to move forward. What you didn't think about when you were emotionally involved in their junk, right? Breaking a contract with somebody that's not supposed to be with you. And look at the angels coming in for this reading. They're like, If you cried out to Michael the Archangel, I guarantee you something has happened to this person. They're hurting, they're envious, but they're playing like it's your fault. And that's what narcissists do. This person is not right. And I use that word because I'm actually dealing with two of them in my life. They're disgusting the way that they treat us. And I'm here to help. And I am indeed helping. So darling, this person here is being addressed by Michael the Archangel. There's a sword. And I heard, don't cross that line. Either of you. Neither of you. Don't go back. Don't entertain. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. You have protection. Appreciate your protection. Listen for guidance to Archangel Samuel and Gabriel. You are being guided away. Bye, boy. Bye, Felicia. We out. We out. Yep. Now let me find out who this could be. Oh, King of Swords. Look at that. They wanted me to see it right away. You have the King of Coins and you have the King of Swords. They think they're a mastermind. They think they're a mastermind doing that magic in the dark. Well, I don't think so, honey. There's that five of Swords. But let me tell you what. It's in reverse. Michael, what is the elect chosen? The good ones that walk away, don't play the game. 10 of Cups, baby. That's love. That's happiness. That's right. Leaving the deception within and without, and heading towards a stable relationship where there should be joy and celebration and equality and twin flame energy. Yes, the right energy, the right energy. Yeah. So as I can see with this particular reading, yeah, this feels like real common energy. Like we all got somebody in our life that's really crunk, man. When I say crunk, I mean bent. They're so bent. They're like distorted. It's not your fault. You became a victim to this person, but not anymore. When you do this, not anymore. Not anymore. You're like a superpower in the spirit world. Like, oh, the angels can come in. I have the faith of a mustard seed, the tiniest seed on the planet. The tiniest seed on the planet can grow the biggest trees. Really. That's what I heard. Boy, I'm passionate today. I'm so passionate today. Hi, Paul. What a meal without wind. Necessary and Firefly. Necessary. I love you. I'm looking at my table and I'm looking at this. I don't know where it's reflecting. Probably right here. Make sure I'm putting my finger on it. Do you see the pattern in my tablecloth? It looks blue and teal and yellow right here. I can't see it from my perspective, but on the camera, that is so interesting. I wonder what happens if I did that. Let me do the Shoker Ray symbol on it. Let me do the Shoker Ray. It didn't make any difference. How fun. Well, enjoy it while you got it. How are you doing, George? Georgie girl. Hey there, Georgie girl. Why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you didn't try? Or is it the clothes you wear? That's so 1960s. I'm old, but I'm young in the spirit. Ooh, yep, see? Georgie. Love in the house. Somebody's looking after you guys. Somebody sees your value. Somebody sees your value. You guys, you're being seen. You're being seen. 44 is your ancestors, guides, angels on the other side. Look at this, 444. 3 and 1 is 4. Abundance of money's coming. Let's talk about money. Happy family. I'm just magician in the mirror. Somebody see the one with the broken heart trying to play with the mirror. They're still doing their crap, but that's okay. Return to sender. Woman with the heart. Somebody in your community does love you. And you have the door to spirit. What is it you want? They want to talk to you. You know, I do pick up energies from the other side. I do talk to them. It's all so very subtle, though. And you have to have a good heart. And the angel of love is here to help. Whatever it is that you need. The number here is 49 or 13. In the Mayan chart, 13 is the sun. 13 is the sun. Even though in tarot it's Scorpio, the death card. But the angel of love is here. That's what it is, the death card. Somebody on the other side wants to reach out. Somebody's family. Somebody passed. The community is getting together to celebrate their life. The person on the other side is sending love through spirit to tell you to let go of the broken heart. Let go of the broken heart. Because your mourning is for yourself because they're happy. That's what I heard. So every word you say, everything you say about this person or dream about, they're present. What do they want to tell you? Walking away. No, that's like that other reading, you know. I think they're making a point. Somebody needs to just leave something behind and understand that they actually do have possibilities and options. Some people, you get so locked in and you get into an energy field. So you need to rest. You're being told to rest a little bit by your relative, whoever this is that loves you on the other side, or your angels. And they, on these messages, always come with permission of the Most High. You don't get that. People don't pop in and out of your life. Spirits don't have permission to pop in my space. They have to be welcome in one way or another. And I didn't even light sage today or a candle. I don't need to. The candle's strong inside. Yeah. So tell me about walking away. They wanted you all tied up, but you're going to walk away because you're being guided. What's going to happen here is, I think, you're going to be inspired and protected during this time period. Michael the Archangel's not letting you rest through this. There's something about this. And they may be pleading with the Most High to help you in these times here on earth, in the flesh. But they're not in the flesh, they're in the spirit. And they walk in love. And they only want you to be happy. And anyone coming against you, better watch the hell out, because they're not happy about it. They don't like people stealing from you. They don't like people lying to you. And then the Christ comes in to secure the deal for you. Have faith. You are being asked to have faith in God's sacrificial lamb. He said lamb today. And I hadn't used that word in ages. Sacrificial lamb. I died for you. It is finished. A lot of people are out there saying it didn't happen, but I don't care. I believe. I believe. What you say to me, I believe. I believe. I've been redeemed. You have to understand. Someone like me, you know, the background I have, I'm just grateful that I have been redeemed this way. Theory, Shibayu, Georgie Girl, fiction book. I know you feel that way. Georgie, your brother? That's masculine. He says it, I got it now. I got it now. I've been given the crown of life. You should know that. You should know that. Thank you for donations very much. Yes, I fulfilled my contract on the planet. That's what he's saying. And I'm now in the higher realms with the Most High. That's what I heard. That was for you. I don't know. I just decided to give it to you. Memoir. It's a memoir. Every word of God is true. Yeah. Georgie, a book? What's, you're 69 years old? So am I. I turned 70 at the end of October. Yeah, I'm 69 too. Born in 1955. Yeah, been there. You know the song. Hey there. That's from Britain too. You know, a lot of the British pop Brits really opened up the door to a lot of really cool music. You know. 56. What did you do there? We got hot. I remember some old songs that keep running through my head because they meant something. You remember when you're a child and you're listening to the music, certain things hit you specifically. You know, they're common to everybody else, but they mean something different to your soul. They like edify your soul. Yes. So I remember this old song from the hippies. I think this came out even a year or two before Woodstock came out. All them rock and rollers got up there and everybody showed that they can actually live together and not destroy each other during a rock concert. The demons are really bad these days. Back then it was more about revolution and loving anybody, anytime. I know there were problems associated with that, but anyway. It was this one song I remember from England, and you don't hear this stuff, but it's such a good song. And it brings back memories of being in the car, going on a vacation with my sisters and brothers, and the music's playing. My dad and mom were cool about music. They really were good with it. Yeah. To Ichigo Park is where we go. What did we do there? We got high. What did you see there? We sing, what did you touch there? We touched the sky. It's all too beautiful. Oh, very, psychedelically influenced music, you know. You too? You know the song? And so, anyway, I'm still here if anybody would like to, throw down for a message. I just wanted to give you that card. The small faces. Yeah, you're right, Carol. You remember. You know who else I loved? The Turtles. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. Yeah. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. You know, another song that hits me as a little kid, I was young, is Loving Spoonful. Yeah, I agree with you. And really, we're so connected. Such a good song. How about I keep hearing this song. Hot down somewhere in the city, back of my neck getting dirty and gritty. Bend down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on a sidewalk hotter than a match head. All around, it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on, let's dance all night. Come with me, it'll be all right, babe. Remember, it struck me. I think that was when I was kind of heading into high school. The spirit energy, love energy says to whoever you are, be adaptive and receptive to lead the love to a divine growth. Adaptive and receptive. What is that? Could that be addressing the fixed signs? I'm not doing anything different. I'm me. You got to love me the way I am. Instead of being like, shut up. Look for the good qualities, man. Right? That's what I'm hearing. Shut up and look for the good qualities. Maybe I'm wearing a mask in our relationship to make it look more perfect. Ooh, fake. Not cool. Let's reflect ourselves in the situation. When we're not together, somebody wants to make a legal separation with somebody so they can figure out what they really feel. 90% of the time, that's the end. That's what I told my alcoholic husband. Well, we can date each other. I need my space. And then, done. Yeah. I left him where he wanted to be, in the bar with the hose. And mommy went to get her self-esteem back. I did it very creatively too. I wrote pages and pages of poetry. That was very creative. Yeah. Sometimes I when I play guitar, really sounds, well, you're gonna think it's crazy, but I know a lot of music. I mean it. Ugh. But you're not gonna believe my ultimate favorite song to listen to, even over Pink Floyd, is Gimme Shelter. Hey, baby! And I get in my car and I'm like, dee, 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 dee. I'm like, turn it up. It's just a shadow away. We know what they're referencing, heroin, but the truth is that it's just such a good song. It's got the vibe. You know, they did good on that. We're not real big on Sympathy for the Devil, though. Not my bag. But anyway, let's see what's going on emotionally for somebody today. Wild style. Oh, there it is. There it is, guys. Wild thing. Remember, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Remember? Wild thing. I think I love you. Dreams. I want to know for sure. Come on and hold me tight. I love you. The old songs are coming back, you guys. So you're paying attention to red signs for somebody that you rejected. Somebody you rejected, somebody they may be in your energy field, they probably showing up in your dreams, but they self-sabotage the situation. What do you point? So you're being all wild and going into the healing. Yes, yes, yes. You certainly are. Pay attention to them red signs. Yep. Beautiful one. You're obviously a healer. You're number 17 in the self-love. I love myself. And I have faith. And I have faith in the Most High. I love the faith that I have faith that I can let go of things that are hanging on to me and attract my soulmate. Ooh, love and attraction. Watch out for temptation. That's why you're watching the red flags, because you're wild thing. You know. I got a low voice. It got really low over the years. I could really wail them high notes. So I kept up with Robert Plant. I should have done something about it when I still had my voice. You know, if I have regrets about my personal journey, it's that I didn't get on stage with my guitar and really make it happen. But I'm doing this stuff now because, you know, my job was to use my voice one way or another. You know, just use your voice. Wow, 15 and 27. You see that, Georgie? That came out of the cards, didn't it? Oh, really? That's excellent, excellent. Yeah, I don't know. I was so into the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and Zeppelin and all that, and not Journey, but back then it was ain't nobody gonna take my car, gonna break me to the ground. Deep Purple. Nobody gonna take my car, gonna break the speed of sound. Every time I play that, my older sister comes into my energy field. Oh, yeah. Yep. There's certain songs that attract people that have crossed over. They attract them back into your energy field because when you're listening to it, how can you not think of them? You know? How could you not think of them? Yeah. Well, guys, this is a moment where you have my undivided attention if you need an answer. We have about 10, 15 minutes. Boobs. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. I love this dress, though. I just love this dress. What a mill without wind. A mill without wind? What does that mean? Explain that for me, Paul. Oh, you were addressing the Zachary thing. I went right back into it. If that song was 3 minutes longer, we'd have speeding problems. Oh, you talking about, okay. Oh, yeah. And then there's the really, really, really intense classics that stay with you. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble. I worked in the flower shop that did his funeral flowers in his neighborhood, you know, for a long time. I became the primary designer. I can do gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. And I had thought about if I could get the financing, teaching some courses on it. But something's happened to the finances. It's been very difficult for many of us. And I speak into existence that our value will increase. What we have is very valuable, and that it will be seen and rewarded such. Remember your place with the Most High Creator, though. It's this beautiful universal energy you get into, and you have to give to receive. Remember that universal law. You gotta get in to get out. Out. Genesis. Gotta get in to get out. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a whole lot. That music back then. But I'm thinking, remember Frankenstein from Johnny Winter? Edgar Winter, was it? Edgar Winter. Stevie Ray, yeah. Very superstitious, writing on the wall. That guitar is intense. You know, he plays a lot of sharps and flats, you know. And but he's very gifted. And you know what I discovered? Like Robin Trower and Stevie Ray, they were not attractive men. They weren't attractive men. They both had big noses. But damn, Robin Trower. Rock and roll, y'all. Rock and roll. I'm telling you, the 70s, 60s, late 60s and 70s was fantastic. And even the blues and even the hip, even the black music was amazing back then, but it's changed. It's taken on a darker form. I don't appreciate it at all, but it's changed a lot. And I ask myself, where the hell's the dignity? You know what I mean? People have lost their dignity out here. That's because they got entities, okay? Makes them do things they shouldn't do. That's right. And it's all because they got an ego problem. I want to be something, but you're really not. But I'm going to subject myself to spirits to pull this off so people will reward me and give me lots and lots of money. It's not that. It does work that way in this place. But in the spirit world, it's completely, what is the word I'm looking for? Self-sabotage. Your future, your life, your possibilities, what you're really good at. You know, sabotaging yourself. I didn't make you do that. You know. Matt, all in perfect timing. Michael the Archangel said, yeah, your prayers were answered, the doors were open, and there you are, a whole new situation. Be patient. Allow. Don't try to control everything, just yourself. Be patient. God's divine timing is perfect. It never fails. All you need to do is be in alignment. I had to give you that. This is from, suspicious minds. No, it could have been inspired. Hi, David Lee. It could have inspired. The word could have, like for even me, I get creative ideas. I hear a word, I go with it. It's not copycat at all. There was none of that, but it was inspired, though. I think necessary. I think it inspired it, you know. But it's nothing like it. It wasn't like copyright or anything. No. I wonder if Suspicious Minds didn't come out after Ray Charles. Was it Ray Charles? Not Ray Charles. Oh gosh, my brain. Stevie Wonder. I think Stevie Wonder came out with it first. I don't know. Probably about the same time. I don't know. Yeah. Right. Yeah. We've had an interesting run of it with music, haven't we? Yes, you can. Abby's right here, honey. I'm still here for another 10, 15 minutes. I ran over the weekend with everybody, and I've been available, and I've been laying down messages, not knowing exactly who they're for, and reminding you, only take what you need and leave the rest, you know? You thought Frank Sinatra was bewitched? Okay. Oh, okay. I think he was too. Yeah. Spirit, my girl. Thank you. So are you. I want to see Baloo again. Will you ever see them again? I'm going to pull my Lenormands on that one. Yeah. Tell me the energy. Will she ever see her again? Spirit, tell the truth. Thank you. For some reason, someone's being spiritually protected, though. That's interesting. Guarded and protected. Why? I don't know. There's a home here. There's a house here. There's somebody's heart. And the sun. I don't think I can get a yes out of that. I can't show you that. I can't. I promise I can't. Somebody's got a bad temper in this situation. No, they're very impatient. That's why somebody's being protected. Could it be that they're... The answer, though, let me see. Shit. You should pray for her, though. Because something's going on. Like losing a house or something. But she's protected. Okay, let's just answer the question. And I read for you, but still, the answer is... All right, I just spelled out your name. Can we have the answer for her right now? Yes. Yes. God's creatures. All God's creatures, I heard. All God's creatures are kept under the light. Something happened. She left home. Or something happened. But there's spiritual protection on this creature, whoever that is. And the King of Cups is here, which means that there's love and healing in the incident. Uh-oh. Will you ever see? Let me see. You know how I am. I look at the background first. I need to know the basis of what's happening. Page of Cups, yes, probably. Very good chance. It's a good chance. King of Cups and the Page of Cups. And then the Nine of Swords in reverse. So that will ease somebody's spirit and their mind. Somebody's been watching this. Surprisingly low Page of Swords. And then last but not least, somebody's protecting their heart. They're not showing their feelings. They're not showing their feelings. But a new start is coming in the situation, and I don't know when. Seven of Cups. So the objective here is stay with what you pray. Stay for what you pray for, right? Stay for what you pray for. The Magician makes sure that as above, so below, things come to you. And hold yourself strong. It's an energy field that says, I'm here. I'm here. I think yes, I do. I don't know why there's a spirit of protection. I don't know why that is, but I'm glad, because that is that's a good thing to hear when somebody you love, or somebody you love. That's a good message to hear. Yeah. Oh, the one I didn't want to? You want another one I didn't want to? There's a Seven of Swords in reverse. You didn't need that. That had nothing to do with it. Baby. You know, all things is a pet lover, very much, and a pet mommy. In other words, watches after people's pets and stuff, and then falls in love with them, and then they have to go, and then they gotta go for some reason, and she's a pet mommy, and we love our pet mommies. I'd love to have a sanctuary, but it's a lot of work, you know. My beautifuls, I think I'm gonna call it a day. What does that mean? Exactly, okay. Yeah, pet mommy. And looking after the baby, looking after the babies and keeping them safe. I just fell in love with that little puppy. Oh, my heart. So I hope it is safe. Last card for the day. Trust in the divine purpose for your lives. Thank you so much, everybody who showed up today. This experience has divine meaning for you. Healing will come. Know that you're on a path of growth. Keep your heads high. Look to your Creator. Get in alignment. And trust your angels. 34 and 38. 36. 9. 7 and 9. The higher mind and the higher heart. I'm expecting the best. It says, let go of your expectations of how dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. So that's what it is. Everything has a divine meaning to it. You know, is that not true? So, oh, well, you should have seen me in 2021. Not only did I fire and flood in my apartment, was being under spiritual attack by an ex and his little hoe, and lost both of my cats back to back in 2 months. Yeah. And also my sisters, both of my sisters. So I've been through a lot. And I don't know how I've kept my business going. I think it's from having a sincere heart that I'm still here. You know, I think you have to have that sincere heart to help people out. I haven't been able to put anything up on Patreon. I think I might do that tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. And then I plan to be back here tomorrow at 2 p.m. as usual to go over the following week. See how or maybe the first week of October for everybody. And I'll go into it. Come back and see me tomorrow at 2. I want y'all to have a good day wherever you are, whatever you do. And just be good to yourselves, because it's the only way you're going to make it, really. Not everybody puts you first. You put you first. All right? Let me do a yes or no for those who wanted to ask on a yes or no question, which would be like, what the hell is this? Hold on, you guys. Get off. Yeah, man. I have been on a medicine called Neurontin for breaking my tailbone and re-breaking it. So I'm sitting on fire every day. When I come here, I'm sitting on fire, and there's nothing can be done about it but injections. So I'm sitting on it. That is me, and I'm not mad. I choose to do this. But I'm going to do a yes or no for someone. And maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, I'm going to look at who's got their eyes on you, who has intentions for you, and what are those intentions for you. Monday night, I might do that, every sign, unless I have a Reiki client, which I really could use some more Reiki clients. Even my Reiki master teacher goes, this girl, you know what I mean? Totally blown away, just blown away. And so I love having these kind of support happen. All right, here we go. Let's do a yes or no real quick. Nice to meet you too. Hey there, George. Do you remember? Remember, and you can always go downtown. To the rhythm of the gentle bossa nova. My brother used to love Petula Clark. I could only listen to a little bit of it. And my mom's fixation was Glenn Campbell. But my mom was really, really hip. She listened to the rock with us, man. Why not? She had 8 kids, and half of us play guitar and sing and crazy and dance and just super gifted. I'm super gifted. This is just one thing I do. I'm super gifted, which blows my mind why I'm not wealthy. Oh, well. Hi, Alpins. I deserve to be wealthy. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to do a yes or no. You guys know the answers. All right. Tap in to your energy. That is your high priestess. I'm about to teach people how to do that. How to clear the subtle energies. How to revitalize your energies. How to stay in a sacred energy and protect yourself from those that desire your loose, from fear and worry and all that. Like that, But there's so much. So here we go. Let me send you some love, okay? May you get what you need. Love you. Namaste. Thanks for being here, guys. Big hugs, everybody. Bye.